In the code of tomorrow, something new is waking up. It isn't made of flesh and bone, but of silicon and light. And it's learning, it's evolving, and it's reshaping our world in ways we are only just starting to wrap our heads around. This, right here, is the story of artificial intelligence.
I mean, just look around you. The smart devices in your pocket, the cars that are learning to drive themselves, the invisible systems that power our modern world, it all boils down to one huge question. Is this technology really going to change your life in the coming year?
Well, the answer might actually surprise you. The big AI revolution, it isn't something that's on the horizon. It's already here, working quietly in the background of your life, right now. So let's just get started by busting the biggest myth about AI, this idea that it's some kind of far-off futuristic thing. The reality? It has already woven itself so deeply into our daily routines, a lot of the time, we don't even notice it's there.
And we're not talking about a small change here. The scale of this is, well, it's staggering. Get this, recent studies show that a whopping 66% of people all over the world are already using AI-powered services every single day. From the minute you wake up to when you go to sleep, AI is part of your world.
Okay, so we know it's everywhere, but what is it really? You hear the term AI thrown around all the time, but the core idea behind it is surprisingly simple. And I promise, by the end of this next part, you're going to get it completely. At its heart, AI is just a computer program that's designed to learn and think a little bit like we do. You know, when your phone's autocorrect just seems to know the next word you're going to type, or how your email inbox magically filters out all that junk mail? That is AI in action. It's learning from patterns to get a specific job done. So how does it actually learn? Well, you can think of it like a simple three-step recipe. First, you have to feed the machine a ton of data. We're talking text, images, videos, you name it. Then you let it learn. The program sifts through all that information to find patterns, kind of like how we learn from experience. And finally, it uses those patterns to act. It makes a prediction, or it writes a sentence, or it helps automate a task. Data, learning, action. That's the secret sauce. Now, this next point is really important to understand. Every single AI you interact with today is what's called narrow AI. It's incredibly good, maybe even better than a human, but only at one specific thing, like playing chess or recognizing a face. That sci-fi idea of a machine that's self-aware with human-like intelligence, that's general AI. And for now, that's purely in the realm of theory. So, okay, enough theory. Let's bring this into your world, into your reality. Because once you know what you're looking for, you'll start to see these little narrow AI systems pretty much everywhere, like invisible companions helping you out. Just think about your day. When you ask Siri or Alexa for the weather, that's AI. When Netflix or Spotify recommends a show or a song that you end up loving, yep, that's AI. And those amazing productivity tools, like Otter.ai transcribing your meetings, or your Nest thermostat saving you money on your energy bill, or even using ChatGPT to get you past writer's block, it's all powered by specialized AI. And this isn't just about making things a little more convenient. This is about real impact. In the professional world, AI is becoming this massive engine for productivity. By taking over routine tasks, people are getting back, on average, an entire hour every single day. That's more time for creativity, for strategy, for the stuff that humans do best. Naturally, this productivity boom leads us to a much bigger, and let's be honest, a more serious question. What does all of this mean for our jobs? The impact AI is having on the workforce is one of the most important transformations of our lifetime. So let's be direct about it. Projections show that by 2025, automation is expected to displace around 85 million jobs globally. Now, these are mainly roles that involve a lot of repetitive, predictable tasks, and hearing a number that big, it can feel a little unsettling. But that's only half the story. In that exact same period, the AI economy is projected to create 97 million new roles. And these aren't just simple replacements, they are completely new types of jobs built around people working with AI, jobs that focus on creativity and strategy. So this isn't a story of replacement, it's a story of transformation. And if you do the math, that's a net gain of 12 million jobs. So which areas are going to change the fastest? Well, the data is pretty clear. Roles that are heavy on routine. Customer service is right at the top, with smart chatbots handling up to 80% of interactions. Data processing and retail operations are not far behind. Now, if your job involves these kinds of tasks, it's a signal, an opportunity to start thinking about learning new skills for all those new roles being created. And this brings us to the final, and maybe the most important part of all this. AI isn't inherently good or bad. It's a tool, a profoundly powerful one, and understanding that it has two sides is the key to navigating our future responsibly.
The reality is that AI is a double-edged sword. On one side, you have these incredible advantages. It frees us up from boring work, it can reduce human error, it can work 24/7. But the other side presents some very real challenges. That friction of job displacement, the risk of building our own biases into the algorithms, serious concerns about data privacy, and even this weird phenomenon where AIs can state wrong answers with total confidence, something people call hallucinations.
Ultimately, this is what it all comes down to. Artificial intelligence is really just a mirror. It reflects the data we feed it and the goals we give it. It holds this incredible potential to solve some of humanity's biggest challenges, but it also carries risks that demand our wisdom and our foresight. The future isn't being written by the machines, it's being written by us. The real question is, what story are we going to tell?